What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. Today we have another silly season update to discuss and kind of a shocking silly season update to get into. So, we have a driver who I did not think was going to be going to this team, replacing the star driver at this team, and that is Quin Houff, who is replacing Landon Cassill in the 00. So, let's just get into the report. So, Quin Houff replacing Landon Cassill in the 00 at Starcom Racing. Starcom Racing signs up-and-coming driver Quin Houff as his full-time 00 driver for the 2020 to 2020 seasons. In a short period of time, Houff has raced his way to the Cup Series with determination. Okay, whatever. Starcom Racing continues to build its program around young talent and has high expectations going into its third full-time NASCAR season. We are thankful that for all that Landon has brought to the Starcom's racing program in 2019. We have a commitment to Landon that we plan to honor in 2020. Details to come at a later date. Here's a note for some of you to understand. There has been speculation that Starcom will run 2 cars in 2020, so Landon could continue to be part of the team. And some speculation maybe for that could be that Starcom could buy that second charter from Front Row Motorsports. There has been a rumor speculating recently that Front Row might be cutting back to 2 cars instead of running 3 cars. In my opinion, Front Row really never should have expanded to 3 cars in the first place. So as you heard right there, Quin Houff is basically taking over for Landon Cassill in the 00. So it's not all bad news for Landon Cassill fans, but it's not all good news for Landon Cassill fans, because even if Landon does remain on the team in the 99, he'll be the better driver, let's be honest, because Quin Houff does not have the best stats. But Landon in general isn't going to get as good of equipment as a 00 car, because that 00 car is the prime car on the team. Basically, if they do bring the 99 back and he does run full-time, he's going to get the secondary stuff, even though he'll probably outperform Quin Houff on the track. Because Quin Houff is not the best driver, in my opinion. I mean, he's not ran a lot of races, and it just shows that money just comes into play once again in the sport, because you don't have to be the greatest driver ever. You just have to have a paycheck, and you come to the racetrack, and you bring a lot of money, and you're just going to get in a car. It doesn't matter how great of a driver you are. You just show up to the track with cash. That's basically how the sport works nowadays. It's just another example of money showing up in the sport. And you got a guy that, is really good, who's been driving at 00 for the last 3 seasons at some point, and he's getting screwed over by kind of a paid driver. And Quin Houff is not a terrible driver by any means, but Landon Cassill is overgodly, but such an underrated driver in this sport. A guy who should have been in a Hendrick Motorsports car back about 12, 13 years ago, who was in Hendrick Motorsports' development program, only to get booted, I think, about 4 or 5 years after he joined that development program. He has some decent stats at Hendrick Motorsports, but they had no room to put him because their rides were filled up as early as 2009 and 2010. So in general, this move, I hope Landon ends up staying. It gets an opportunity to stay there, because it would not be the bad end of the world if Landon does get to stay there. But if he doesn't, his options, he could go to Front Row. But again, I don't know if he would go back there, because that's where he got booted. He got let go from the team in 2017 at the end of the year to go to this team in 2018. So in my opinion, I hope Landon gets another opportunity. I don't want him to go back to Front Row after getting kind of screwed over. Maybe, though, if he goes to Front Row, maybe he'll actually make that program better than it truly is, and be as good as John Hunter was when he drove there at Texas and ISM and Homestead, because John Hunter got top 25 finishes, I think, in all 3 races, if I'm not mistaken, at ISM a couple weeks before the season was over when John Hunter drove. And John Hunter's rumored to be going over to Front Row in 2020. We'll find out if he is going over there full-time in 2020. So, yeah, Quin Houff is replacing Landon Cassill. Sucks, man. Really, really does for Landon, because if he's not going to get the best stuff, and he's getting screwed over in a situation. So, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Help me reach 75 subscribers here on YouTube. It would really, really appreciate it. Follow me on all my social medias. Links down below, so you get to know when I'm going to upload content here on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everybody.